Uh-oh. Second. Okay. Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So basically, so this will be the engagement timeline of our ECNS, our ECNS pre-engagement, which has already started this week. This is -5. -4 will be next week, which is the introduction to Discord guide, and how you can troubleshoot. We're going to be having a welcome session in -3 from OLs and the student councils. -2, -1 will be pre-engagement, and then on to D-Day. So on ECNS Day, we'll start at 10 a.m. All the way up to 12:30. Then 2:30 was 11:30 will be the engagement session from council. Then we'll take a break and come back at 2:30, and that's when ECNS will start. So we will start by having a few clusters who will be on Discord, and that's when y'all can break out and do your activities and promote your club. So same thing with 3:15 all the way up to 4:45. And then 7:30 p.m. would be the Speakers Corner showcase, and that's when ECNS Day would come to an end. So the welcome session would be done by orientation leaders and student councils. So this will be their welcoming party, and we'll be doing quiz, group games, and also a virtual tour. So the engagement sessions will be done on Monday. 2 Mondays by orientation leaders and student council. So there'll be the meet and greet, as well as as a platform for the students or for freshies to engage with them. For club sessions, so there will be a cluster activity for the club sessions on week. Sorry, Dorian, when is this week 3, -3, -4, right?
So -3 is the welcoming party, and then the
-2, -1 is the club sessions.
correct. That's right.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so that will be on -2, -1. So basically, you will be given. So this is during the pre-engagement, yeah, and this is not going to be on ECNS Day. So you guys will be given the opportunity to also showcase your clubs as well. This Taylor Speakers Corner exclusive club showcase, however, will be done on Fridays. But this one, you will have half an hour to showcase your club. And Dorian, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So the Taylor Speakers Corner exclusives, the Club Showcase 1, 2, and 3, we are giving 12 clubs the opportunity to attract as many new members as possible. So by way of um, giving us a proposal on what sort of activity you would like to conduct at the Speakers Corner. So essentially, you will have half an hour of the Speakers Corner's time, and you will be able to showcase what your club is about, and what sort of activities that they can participate in if they join your club. So what we are looking for are proposals. We are looking for proposals that reflect we're looking for proposals of events that are creative, that reflect what you can offer to the students and what your club is about. So the mission vision of your club, like what your club is there for, essentially. So you'll be able to do this. We are seeking the deadline for proposals is this Friday, 17th July, and we
What
will
time?
announce So 17th July until midnight lah. I'll give you the
Hmm.
chance. So because I understand everyone has got difficult timing nowadays, but
Correct.
yeah. So 17th July, and we will announce the winners by 24th July. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dorian. So you guys, this showcase, right, is we only have limited spots. So if you guys want to show off the pull factor of your club, for you guys to get new members to your club, then this Mr. Dorian's showcase is the best platform for you guys to actually promote your club and to also show off your club lah. So submit your
Yeah,
proposals, okay?
because this is the only time where your club will have the undivided attention of the orientation students in attendance. They don't have to choose between like other clubs like ECNS. You have to choose between clubs, but for Taylor Speakers Corner, the club showcase, you don't have to. So everyone will hear about you, even the people
Yeah.
who didn't know that your club, yeah, is around. I'm so sorry. No
So
shame.
basically, okay, like what Mr. Dorian said, right? For like ECNS, students will have to like quickly, maybe for instance, Club A is doing a live stream and Club B, Club C are doing their own things. So you have to like, so students will be scrambling to like go and check out the clubs, kind. So this showcase, will all the attention will be on you. So basically, you will have more audience on looking at you guys instead of like, what is the slot again? Given half an hour per club, right? Dorian? No.
Yes, it's half an hour
Yes.
per club.
So yeah, so for half an hour, you guys will be like the center of attention. So please, submit your proposals and show off your clubs. Okay, so for the OL engagement session, they will be engaging the freshmen with team-based activities and competitions, and this will also be a platform for them to introduce themselves to the freshmen and for them to basically move forward lah throughout, to basically have a smooth transition throughout this orientation period. And for the student council sessions, they will be introducing themselves as well, and also how to be a part of the student council, and as well they would also engage students with facts and information about TDOS and also council. So for ECNS, as you all saw the schedule just now, each session will be divided to 45 minutes to an hour. So basically, we want to give ample time for students to really listen and also know your club more, because as from the last orientation, we didn't really get, some clubs didn't actually get much reach, right? So through this, through Discord, y'all will come together as a cluster, and then each cluster will get like 45 minutes to an hour, so y'all can start from Discord, and from there y'all can break out to whichever y'all want to promote your club to. So everything, we're going to try to make Discord a central, like a one-stop center lah, for basically the Taylor's community. So these ECNS sessions and all these activities on Discord will be done by orientation leaders and student councils. So yes, that's it, I guess. Dorian, do you want to go more on Discord or?
So the community, so the platform that we're looking at is Discord, and we are hoping that this would become like a platform that is used by all Taylor students eventually lah. So it's also like a central place for everyone to sort of have this student community, because I think that's something we are currently lacking. So the Discord has got many features, and one of the things we can do during ECNS especially, and during ECNS and the engagement times is clubs will be able to also have their own channels, and they can also have especially if you have your own Discord, that's already great, because then because most of the students will already have a Discord, then you can just introduce them to your Discord. That'll be easy for them to join and all of that. So we really encourage Discord lah. Later on, you can actually sign up for this. Navi, could you just copy and paste the Discord link? Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, later on you can join this the Discord, and you can also find out if you aren't really familiar with Discord. There's a video tutorial here that you can watch, and of course you can like Google guides and all of that lah. So there are plenty out there. So yeah, so you'll be able to find out how to use it and stuff lah. But if you have any issues, you can still ask us. We will assist you as much as we can lah. So all you have to do is just click that. Yeah, you can download it as an app. You can use it in your browser. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So we are honestly done. Yeah. Oh, it's 7:45. Okay.
Okay. I guess maybe we open it up to question and answer
Yeah.
because, yeah.
Do
Do you have any questions?
questions?
Parts unclear to you? Do you want to
Yeah.
find out more about ECNS?
Hello.
Hello,
Yes. Hi,
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Yes, hi sir and Miss Navitra. I have two questions. So the first one, for the club showcase, are clubs allowed to have guest speakers, let's say from alumni of the club or other relevant speakers during our showcase?
Yes. So we definitely encourage creativity in that sense. So if you are inviting speakers or if you're doing collaborations with other clubs, that's definitely going to help your proposal lah. Um, yeah, but I also want you to think about the sort of topics we've had at the Speakers Corner, and like the way the Speakers Corner is run as well, and the sort of activities that we have this month and the previous months, and also think about how to incorporate that in your event, in your proposal. So yeah, if
Okay.
anyone wants to have a discussion with me about their proposal separately, I am always available. My number you can find on the student leaders. Just WhatsApp me. We'll have a conversation. It'll be cool. Also, it's open to SEAL and SRC clubs. So yeah.
Okay, sir. Thanks for that. And the second question for the Discord just now, will all current students and August intake students be required by the campus to have a Discord account?
So in no means is this a requirement. This is just something that we are encouraging, um, because to build that sort of, and also as clubs and societies, it is very beneficial for you to have everyone in one place that you can just promote all your your events and stuff like that. Uh, it is very useful, I would say. Um, and what we are hoping is for the August orientation students to come in, join this Discord, and then the future orientations continuously also will be onboarded on this Discord channel. So we are hoping that one day it would like at least a lot of the students will be in the Discord server lah. A majority, if not all. Yeah,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
no worries. Any more questions?
Questions?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I want to ask about when is the date for the pre-engagement and also the speakers corner? Yeah.
Okay, just hold on. Let me just
Do you want me to share the slide? Oh,
no, hold on. Let me share
sure,
something
sure, sure.
else. Let me find first. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, got it. Okay, can you see? Okay, so I think this is a much better. We should have put this in the slides, but this is very clear now. So you can see all the dates and all the events that we are having. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, please all take screenshot right now.
Mm-hmm. We will also send the recording lah, so
Yeah,
you can refer to it here as well.
yeah. I think we will also include this in the slides that we will send to you all. Okay. All right. So I think I also want to explain a little bit about the ECNS day. Navi, could you please share the slides again?
Sure.
Okay, so right here you see, right, -2 is club session 1 and -1 is club session 2. So sports club and non-sports clubs, right? So this is a session where okay, so on Wednesdays, this session, the sports clubs, okay, never mind. Actually, why did I even go here? Sorry. Can you just cancel this, Anabi?
Sure.
Ayo, so sorry. What the hell? Okay. Okay. So you see the meet student leaders from Sports Club 5th August and 12th August meet student leaders from non-sports clubs. So this is going to be an engagement activity where the exco BODs of different clubs sort of work together and come up with an engagement activity lah. So Mr. Ruben will be sending out a call for people for you to join the committee, and also it's a way for the students to get to know you and your clubs better lah, because when you're doing engagement with them, then you also build friendships, then they also be interested in what you do. So this is also a good opportunity for you. um, so 5th of August from sports clubs, the advisors in SRC will be helping you sort of come up with with a with a engagement activity lah. So this is on Wednesday, and on 12th of August, which is the other Wednesday, non-sports club student leaders, you will do the same. And so the staff from SEAL will be assisting you lah. Yeah, so Mr. Ruben will send out the call for SEAL clubs. I think should be by this week. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it lah.
Yeah, it's by this week. Sorry.
Yeah. So any questions? Any more questions?
Mr. Dorian.
Yes. Hi.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sham here.
Hi.
What time would it be the meet students leader from sports club, right?
Mhm.
Is it a whole
So,
day event or?
so the timing we are thinking either 7:30 or 8, but we really have to see also where the students are coming from, like which countries, and
Oh
see
yeah,
whether
because that is our final examination week, and some of
mm,
us are having exam on that day.
we
Actually, like
yeah.
the week. Yeah.
So
This
we understand also lah.
sorry.
Sorry, Navi, go on.
I think this engagement activities will be all done after hours, after class hours.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you all will be done with your exams by I'm gonna assume maybe 7 p.m. So um, I would say that maybe you guys would still be able to make it lah. I mean, it depends on your timing as well, and whether you've prepped or whether you have a paper the next day and what and all of that lah. Yeah,
Thank you, Miss Navi.
no problem, Sham. Any other questions?
Miss Navi,
Yes, Ari.
when will we actually have the chance to try out the Discord channel to suit on whatever we're going to present to them
Tonight.
tonight?
Yeah. You can just join with the link.
Yeah, you can just start joining. Y'all can already click the link and y'all can sign up and y'all can already just meddle with it.
So are we allowed to just open random channels in it, or we have to be a certain role?
Okay, so the roles will be assigned to you closer to the ECNS day lah.
Because let's say if the new students, when they are joining the Discord, right, on the right side they would show a list of roles, so they would know who are these students, or who are they international, or whether they are local. But during the session where we actually had to spread out and promote our club, will they actually know where who are we from which club, or they would have to join the channel to know who are the people from the club? Wouldn't it be easier if they already know from the list of the roles, during that specific time only?
Okay, so thank you for that question, Ari. So that's definitely something that we're doing. So if you, sorry, Navi, can you share the slides? Actually, no, it's okay. I will share my screen. Let me just show you the Discord.
Oh, okay. Can.
Because we have roles. So students can select roles, but adding club names to your roles would also be a very good suggestion. So I'm definitely going to bring that up to the people who are running this server lah.
Just in case if they were interested and it's already the session's already ended, so they would know who to find to ask questions about that specific club.
That's perfect, actually. Okay, just give me a second. Let me just show you the Discord. So actually, y'all can just comment now and see what is working, what isn't working. Okay.
And also, I was just wondering, to what extent our roles allow us to use the thing in Discord.
Yeah. So okay. So your roles will be these are the main roles that they will be choosing from lah. So it's either Taylorian, alumni, non-Taylorian, local, international, clubs and societies. You will have this. So only the BODs, Exco BODs get this lah. Clubs and societies. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this role during ECNS, you will have moderator roles where you are able to, you will be given permission to do certain things. We really haven't decided. Probably you'll be able to use the bots and stuff like that. But yeah, so but the OLs and the student leaders will be opening the rooms for you, so you don't have to worry about that. But I hear what you're saying about having clubs as well as roles, so that's definitely a really good suggestion, and yeah, I will put that in lah. So instead of clubs and societies, just clubs and societies, we will let you choose from the clubs and societies, and this one maybe we will rename to Exco BOD, so they will know who to approach lah. Would that be useful?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that suggestion.
Hi, Mr. Dorian, Ananda here. Just
Hi.
clarify, right?
Mhm.
So what's going to happen on the day is everyone will be put on Discord, and you will channel students according to channel, meaning that each channel is a club by clubs, right?
No. Okay, so the channels are various things. The clubs can be in the club lounge, and
I
then
see.
there's a list of clubs and societies. So we are also looking into, because we don't want to give you too many things, because we understand that some of you also have your own Discord servers. So what we could probably do is put your Discord servers in this listed clubs and societies. So that, if they're interested, they can just go to your club and society and sign up.
So that means under the club and societies, there will be a list of other
Discord channels.
Discord channels, or
Mm.
it could even link back to Instagram page.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
however we would like to communicate. All right. Thank you very
yeah.
much.
No worries. But during ECNS itself, you will have your own rooms. So you'll have your own channels. We will create a special ECNS category. And so they will know to look for your clubs at the time. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Any more questions?
Yeah, yes, sir. So you say we can use this list of clubs and societies channel to send the link of our own club server, right? If we have one.
Yeah.
And do we send the link to you first, or we just, because in the server, I already see it. I don't have permission to send messages, so I assume that we have to PM you the link.
I think what we can do is we can update the permissions for clubs and societies now that roll, right? Maybe we give that like permission to post in here lah. So whatever clubs, so whatever your own servers that you want to promote, you can, or you can also approach any of the admins from student leaders and or student council and orientation leaders. You can approach them under this here, admin and moderator. You can ask the moderators lah and the admin also lah. But if you ask me, then I'm probably like quite busy. But yeah, but yeah, we can also like expand on this lah. I'll have a discussion with the admins and get back to you on this.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem. Any questions? Do you understand how ECNS works? Like in this case? Hello. Sorry.
What were you? How long were you speaking for?
No, very long. Sorry, I was just asking, do you know how ECNS is working? Like, do you understand? Do you have any questions about this?
If nobody asks me, then we will take it as y'all understand everything lah.
Yeah, if you need to see the slides again, let us know so that we
Yeah.
can.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, sir.
Hi,
Can
hi.
I ask a question? Yeah. So all the activities like the speakers corner and also pre-engagement events will happen before ECNS, and then during ECNS itself, and they will be divided into a few groups. Is it?
Yeah, so the groups will be based on the clusters. Navi, can you just share the screen again and share share the schedule, the time, the agenda of ECNS. Okay, cool. So as you can see here, the ECNS cluster 1 would be from clubs from community-centric, special interest, business and entrepreneurship. So 14 clubs in here. And the second cluster will be public speaking clubs, performing arts clubs, media and arts clubs. Cluster 3 will be culture, international and spiritual connectivity. Cluster 4 is sports clubs. So basically, what will happen here is that uh, basically the students, instead of looking at 60, 70 plus clubs, they will only be looking at 14 clubs at a time, or 12 clubs or 18 clubs or 21 clubs, not the whole lot of you. So this will also give them time to take a look at different types of clubs and not just choose the only one that they're interested in. So you more clubs will have opportunities lah.
Okay, thanks, sir. That means, right, for the speakers corner one is like, if I'm not wrong, is 12 clubs will be chosen, like 12 proposals will be chosen, and then it will be divided into a few days, is it?
Yes, so
Okay.
over 3 days, 4 clubs per day, because the speakers corner sessions are usually 2 hours long. So
Okay.
30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, three
All right.
times, like that.
Okay, okay. So we will need to plan out what we want to do for pre-engagement and also send a proposal for the speakers corner if we want, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, thank you.
So you send me the proposal and you send me your preferred date. But the final decision of which date you will get. So first of all, if you're selected, congratulations. But also the date that you are put on will depend on the scheduling lah. If there's place, there's place. If there isn't place, then I'll have to put you elsewhere. So that's the case lah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
That means in the proposal itself, we include once our preferred date as well lah.
That's right.
Okay,
Just
thanks.
now, from the graphics that I showed you just now, the different dates you saw, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So base it on that.
Okay, okay. Thanks, sir.
Okay, no problem.
So just to clarify again, so all the pre-engagement and the ECNS, everything will happen in the Taylor's Discord server, right?
Okay, so far, everything except ECNS we are confirmed will happen on Discord. Sorry, except ECNS and the Speakers Corner. Speakers Corner will be as usual. It will be on Zoom and live stream to Facebook. So we are also trying to figure out a way if we can sort of conduct it on Discord and live stream it to Zoom. I'm still trying to figure that out. So that part is still it's still a question mark lah. But the rest of the engagements will be on Discord. ECNS, there is a chance that an external vendor might create a website for us for ECNS. And for orientation as well, for orientation week. So this might be a virtual website, a platform for students to sort of like click the different, like it will be like Discord, but instead of having to download Discord, it will be on the website lah. But we are not sure yet because the vendor, we're still discussing with the vendor. But yeah, if this is but we will know about this very soon lah, and we will update you as we know more. So but like right now, just gear yourself up towards Discord lah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem. So during the ECNS sessions, right, the activities that you can do it on Discord, or you can have a few club members, in the Discord channel directing people to whatever other external engagements you may have, like if you want to do Kahoot, or if you want to do like Scribble, or if you want to direct them to your live Insta or live Facebook, it's up to you what you want to do lah. Basically it's an opportunity to promote your club, and you know best how like to promote your club lah. Okay. All right. Okay. Any more questions?
Hi. Yeah. I just can you hear me?
Yeah,
That
we can hear you.
Danish. Very
Just a quick one. How would I know which group my club would be in? Because I'm not sure if I'm even in there. It's I'm a relatively new club and it's under School of Education. We're not really under
What club is this?
Taylor Student Teachers.
Oh no, sorry. This opportunity is only open to
Seal clubs.
SEAL and SRC clubs.
Hmm.
Oh, because I was talking to Mr. Ruben about this. Okay, can. No problem.
Sorry about that. Anyone else?
If not, we can wrap up.
Miss, sorry, this one, Gabriel from Taylor's Esports. I had internet issues and I just joined late.
It's okay.
It's okay. We will be sending the recording to you all as well in the student leaders
Okay.
group.
Apologies for that. I had internet issues, that's why.
No worries.
Yeah.
We will only blame Adeline for this sort of things.
Okay, guys, if that's the case, if we don't have any more questions, then we can wrap up. We will be sending you the slides and also the recording of this meeting. And if there's anything you all still want to ask, you all can ask in the student leaders group, or you can reach out to any one of us. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for coming. And I think this is also exam season, so all the best to all of you. Do your best, get enough rest. Oh wow, eat your best.
Yeah, it totally rhymed.
I know. I'm gonna be spitting bars up in here, you. Okay.
Right.
Okay, guys. Have a good one. Bye.
Okay. Have a good one, everyone. Good luck to you for your exams and assignments and whatever else.